This is from MetsMinors.net. Headline, review of Mets 2023 draft picks for a season. Now, we talk about Mets prospects on this channel. So if you want all the information you could possibly get on Mets prospects, no commentary, just information by me, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs on this channel and try to get this channel finally completely monetized. So during the 2023 MLB Draft, the Mets selected a total of 23 players, including 7 within the first 4 rounds. The Mets agreed to deals with their first 14 draft selections and 20 overall, with college pitchers Brady Kurtner and Christian Little and prep pitcher Gavin Jones choosing to forego signing with the team. Most but not all of the draft choices selected to sign made their brief pro debuts during the 2023 season, and the Mets are hoping that for some it was the start of a long and successful career in the organization. Let's take a look at how the Mets 2023 draft picks did during their first taste of Pro Bowl. In the first round, number 32 overall, Colin Houck, a shortstop. The Mets' first selection in the draft played in just 10 games in his first professional season, all at the Florida Complex League Mets. Though he primarily played shortstop, Houck spent 2 games at third base and another at second base, demonstrating his defensive versatility. He did commit 4 errors, including 2 at short in his first game of the season. At the plate, Houck slashed .273 and recorded 4 RBIs. Through 33 at-bats, Houck recorded just 1 extra base hit, a triple, but demonstrated good eye at the plate by walking 7 times. He also struck out 9 times and scored stealing on his only stolen base attempt. Number 2, 56th overall, right-handed pitcher Brandon Sprout. The Mets failed to sign Sprout after selecting him in the 3rd round of the 2022 draft, and they wouldn't let him get away again, this time coming to a deal with him after selecting him in the 2nd round of the 2023 draft. Sprout didn't make his professional debut with the club this season, however, as he was coming off a senior season with the Florida Gators in which he hit through a career-high 106 in the 3rd innings. In the 3rd round, 91st overall, a right-handed pitcher DH two-way player, Nolan McLean. The two-way player out of Oklahoma State demonstrated his ability both with the bat and on the mound between the Florida Complex League Mets and the low-A St. Lucie Mets. In very limited action, McLean struggled at the plate with 125 to 24 plate appearances. Some positives take away the player that he clubbed a home run in the 6 games that he played and also recorded at least 1 walk in each of those games. McLean saw some more success on the mound, although in another very limited sample size he took the mound twice, both times for the Florida Complex Mets, and allowed just 1 run and 3 1/3 innings pitched. He also allowed just 1 hit, struck out 2, and walked 2 in those appearances. Another 3rd rounder, 101st overall, Cade Morris, right-handed pitcher. The Mets' 2nd pick of the 3rd round also saw very limited time on the field between both the Florida Complex Mets and the low-A St. Lucie Mets. With the Florida Complex Mets, Morris made just 1 appearance, allowing a run in 1 inning pitched. His next appearance came nearly a month later with the St. Lucie Mets, where he went further into the game. He threw 2 1/3 innings pitched and allowed a run on 1 hit and 2 walks, walking while striking out 3. In the 4th round, the 123rd overall, Wyatt Hoodpole. The Mets agreed to terms with their first pick in the 4th round with a slightly underslot deal. Like Sprout, however, Hoodpole didn't make his pro debut this season as he was coming off a season with UNC Charlotte in which he threw 105 1/3 innings. In the 4th round, 134th overall, A.J. Ewing, a shortstop. Mets signed his prep middle infielder to an overslot deal, and he actually didn't play any shortstop with the Florida Complex Mets. Ewing spent most of his time at second base, but also saw some action in left and center. Ewing demonstrated impressive discipline at the plate in just 21 plate appearances, recording 4 hits and 5 walks, a .524 on-base percentage, and an .881 OPS. Another 4th rounder, 135th overall, Austin Trescher. The Mets had back-to-back compensation picks in the 4th round, using the first to take Ewing and the second to take this pitcher out of Missouri. Trescher pitched just 1 inning for the Florida Complex Mets this season. And although he allowed a walk and a hit by pitch, he recorded all 3 of his outs via the strikeout. In the 5th round, the 159th overall, Zach Thornton, left-handed pitcher. He did not pitch for the Mets organization in 2023. He pitched 88 1/3 innings in his season at Grand Canyon before pitching 10 more innings in the MLB Draft League. In the 6th round, 186th overall, Jack Winninger, right-handed pitcher. Now, I would mention I have a playlist of all these players and all their scouting reports, excuse me, that I was able to find online. Every single player in this draft in 2023 has a video done by myself talking about what they do well and what they don't do well. In the 6th round, overall, 186th pick, Jack Winninger, right-handed pitcher. Although he also pitched 80-plus innings in his 2023 collegiate season, and again in the MLB Draft League, Winninger did make his pro debut with the Mets. The pitcher made 1 appearance for the Florida Complex Mets, striking out 1 batter in a clean inning. He then made his final appearance of the year with the St. Lucie Mets, where he threw for 1 1/3 innings and allowed 2 runs on a hit and 2 walks while striking out 3. In the 7th round, another right-handed pitcher, 216th overall, Noah Hall. The Mets' 7th-round pick out of South Carolina did not make his pro debut in 23. He had recorded a 3.29 ERA during the first half of his collegiate season before missing the rest of the season with back injuries. Number 8 in the draft, Boston Barrow, shortstop. Barrow played all over the infield with the Florida Complex Mets, spent time at second base, third base, and shortstop. The 18-year-old impressed the plate in just 24 plate appearances. He recorded 6 hits, 2 of which were doubles, 2 RBIs. He had .316. He also managed to walk 5 times while walking out and striking out just once. In the 9th round, the Mets selected third baseman Nick LaRusso. The 22-year-old LaRusso started his career at the low-A St. Lucie Mets. Bypassing rookie ball, he recorded a larger sample size at the plate than most on the list. But it wasn't pretty. In 89 bats with St. Lucie, he didn't record a single home run and endured a slash line of 169, 250 on base, 270 slug, 520 OPS. Pro Bowl was clearly an adjustment for LaRusso, who had recorded 26 home runs and a 1211 OPS in his final collegiate season. In the 10th round, the Mets selected catcher Christian Prejean. Another one of the Mets' older draft selections, Prejean also started out with the low-A St. Lucie Mets, but did end his year in high-A Brooklyn. He struggled at both levels, recording a 538 OPS and 13 plate appearances in low-A before recording a 421 OPS and 26 plate appearances in high-A. In the 11th round, the Mets selected right-handed pitcher Brett Banks. Banks appeared in 3 games with the Florida Complex Mets. The reliever allowed just 1 run over 2 2/3 innings, recording 2 walks and no hits allowed. He also struck out 3 batters. In the 13th round, the Mets selected Ben Simon, a right-handed pitcher. The righty reliever pitched in 6 games across 2 levels during the 2023 season. With the Florida Complex Mets, Simon appeared in 2 games and pitched 1 2/3 innings. He didn't allow a run on a walk, and he struck out 2 while allowing 1 hit. He had a rougher go of it with low-A St. Lucie, although 9 runs over 4 2/3 innings pitched. He walked 2 batters, allowed 8 hits, and struck out 7. In the 14th round, the Mets selected John Valley, a right-handed pitcher. He's from Thomas Jefferson High School from Tampa, Florida. He did not pitch. In the 15th round, the Mets selected from NC State 22-year-old Justin Lawson. Again, he did not pitch this year for the Mets. In the 16th round, the Mets selected third baseman Jake Zentella. The 18-year-old spent limited time with the FCL Mets, mostly as a first baseman, though he did play some third base and even served as the designated hitter for a game. Zentella struggled in 21 plate appearances, posting a 167 batting average and a 508 OPS. In the 17th round, the Mets selected Bryce Jenkins, a right-handed pitcher. The 22-year-old out of Tennessee pitched limited innings between the Florida Complex Mets and low-A St. Lucie Mets in 2023. In rookie ball, he pitched in 2 games for a total of 1 1/3 innings. He allowed 1 run while walking 1 and striking out another. In low-A, Jenkins appeared in 3 games and struggled by allowing 5 runs, 4 earned, over 2 2/3 in those appearances. He walked 3 and struck out 3. And finally, with their final pick, 606th overall in the 20th round, outfielder Kellum Clark. Mets' final selection of the 2023 draft impressed the plate across from rookie ball in low A. With the FCL Mets, Clark recorded 885 OPS across 38 plate appearances, walking 10 times and striking out 7 times. In St. Lucie, he recorded 726 OPS across 49 plate appearances, also knocking a home run in that span. So again, hit that subscribe button if you want to learn everything you could possibly learn about the Met prospects that they have in their farm system. And I will find every bit of information. I give you the information. You decide what you want to do with it. No commentary here. I don't do that. I've not seen these players. I just want to talk about them. I love reading this stuff, and I'm learning about these players just like you are as I'm reading it. So let me know what you think about this video. And of course, please subscribe to the Prospect Hut, and I'll see you later. And here's a little add-on to this video. This is from MetsMinersAgain.net. Mets signed pitcher Joseph Yarbrough to a minor league deal. I will follow these minor league players just to give you little tidbits on them. According to Mike Meyer of Mets Mirage Online and Mets Minors, New York Mets have signed right-handed pitcher Joseph Yarbrough to a minor league deal. Yarbrough was originally signed by the Minnesota Twins in 2019 as a 16-year-old international free agent. Baseball America described Yarbrough as a top pitcher the Twins added during the 2019-2020 signing period. Back in 2019, when he was signed, Baseball America noted that Yarbrough reached 91 miles per hour in his fastball with inconsistent control, but by the end of the Dominican Instructional League, he was touching 94 and was beginning to show better control of the pitch. Along with his fastball, he also mixed in a slider and a changeup. His slider was noted as having an ability to miss bats. Yarbrough never threw a pro pitch during his time with Minnesota and was released by the organization in 2022. In November of last year, the Mariners signed him to a minor league contract. According to Fangraphs, Yarbrough was ranked 31st in the Seattle Mariners system with a fastball that sits around 94 to 96 miles per hour and his top 98 miles per hour. While he hasn't shown consistency yet with his release or his breaking ball, his arm strength makes him a player to keep an eye on. In 2023, the 20-year-old was 2-0 with 3.60 ERA in 12 games pitched in the Dominican Summer League. He gave up 8 earned runs, walked 11, and struck out 28 20 innings pitched. He ended with a year with a 176 average against and a 1.20 whip. Now, this little bit of information tells you probably why they signed him. Yarbrough is the cousin of current Mets prospect Luis Angel Acuna and the National League reigning MVP Ronald Acuna Jr. So, it's a little information about this particular player. Every player I try to find information on, I will put it in this video and in this channel. So if this is stuff that you want to hear about, hit that subscribe button. Thank you, and I'll see you later.